Okay, this was my next creation. I believe it was 1966. No, I think it was earlier than that. This boat was called the Hot Pepper. It was built in my basement in Brooklyn. Oh, wait a minute. It's later than 66 because in the background we see Sugar and Spice 2. So this had to be later than 66. Maybe near 70 or something.
Where'd you build this again?
This was built in my basement in Brooklyn, in the house. And Steve Altman and I dragged it out of the basement. We almost didn't think it would fit through the doorway. But there it is with the old 18 horsepower outboard motor on it. I'm wearing what they call a safety vest at that time. The boat is like about 8 feet long, 4 feet wide. And it just scooted across the lake. I never had so much fun in my life.
I had fun on the... What's this one again?
This is Sugar and Spice 2. It looks like I'm putting it back on the trailer. Or am I pushing it off? The clip is slipping. I don't know which way we're going. I guess we're taking it off the trailer. We're going to take it for a ride.
Anything else about the boat?
Not really right now. We just had a lot of fun, and this was a really nice little thing. Okay. Down there. I was watching.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we pushed the boat off the trailer. I'm probably going to climb into it. Put the big old 75 horsepower Evinrude, which I did a fancy paint job on the hood to match the boat. And the electric starter is missing. We just decided not to use it. And the motor was in really good, pretty decent shape because it would start pretty much on the first pull or second. But it looks like we had a little problem because when I got a little ways out on the lake, as you will see as this clip proceeds, I had to row it back in. Well, I guess the problem was kind of minor because here we are again out on the lake zooming around, making turns, splashing around, bouncing around, racing with whoever I could find on the lake to play around with.
And this is the same property, it looks like, from that we owned in New York.
Yes, that's right. It
was launched right next to the same...
Exactly in the same spot, pretty much.
That's our cove right there.
That's our cove right there. Absolutely right, Alexander. And here's a neighbor. I believe it was Craig Sutherland who had a little tiny cracker box, as they were called, with a little tiny motor on it. And I'm sorry to say, I believe he was killed in a motorcycle accident. Now, I don't remember what that was, but it was much later than when these pictures were taken, because he was much older when he had the accident. Okay, here I am driving the boat with Molly Hinden in it, who was Alan Hinden and Mary Ellen's and Michael Hinden's mother. I was driving the boat, Alan was skiing, and Molly was coming along for the ride, while Jack Hinden, Alan's father, was taking these pictures from off their pier. Okay, we're back to the professional boat races that came to White Lake. And if we watch the film for a few seconds, we were going to see how they pick up and launch the boats with a crane. Okay, the boat gets picked up on the crane with four cables going down to four rings that are put into the boat in order for just this purpose. So the boat's lifted up, swung around by a very delicate crane operator, and dropped gently onto its trailer. Toward the end of the races, these other boats were coming in, which were called the SK class, which is what was considered a California ski boat with a V-driven engine, and they were running them around on the lake also for testing. Okay, it looks like we're finishing up this clip with Alan skiing. It looks like a Glass Bar G3 boat that was pulling him. Now, Gary Lichter also owned one at that time, so I'm not really sure whose boat that was at this time, but that looked like it was Alan skiing.
I can't say anything.